Hi, my name is Sunu Singh. I am from The Drum, and with me I have Adam Singolda from Taboola and Jason White from CBS Interactive. And what I'm hoping that you are going to be doing here is giving us a kind of a crash course on what you need to be doing when you are thinking about your strategy for growing your audience. So it's all about surviving, but also thriving. What I really want to know is, what is it that really keeps you awake at night?
All problems center on solving how can I drive the highest revenue per visit. And effectively that should be every publisher's core KPI. And if you look at any problem, whether it be ad blockers are a challenge for us, certainly. It's all about the value exchange. We need to make sure that our content's more relevant, ads aren't annoying, and monetization in a post-Facebook and mobile world. In the absence of cookie, that's a challenge. So we kind of look at, incorporating more rich media, more video. That's where we've kind of anchored a lot of our content strategy around, because it kind of answers both of those challenges. It makes the content more engaging, it makes the content more relevant, and if you solve for both of those, it can address the ad blocking problem.
Do you think it is time for brands and publishers to start reevaluating how they even understand their consumers? But the question remains, where do you even begin?
Yeah, I think it's different for publishers and brands, but if I start from the brand side, actually, you see emerging brands that have taken a completely different direct-to-consumer approach, such as Dollar Shave Club or Blue Apron or Casper's, that have been very successful by creating this emotional, relationship with consumers. They create a story, the founder's story, why the company exists, what do, and then I try to reach consumers where they're looking to discover what's next and what's new and interesting. And the next biggest problem, I think, over the next 10 years will be audience, which is what Jason touched on, which is, up until now, our audience strategy was sort of hope as a strategy. We hope Facebook sends us traffic. We hope Twitter sends us traffic. We hope search is working, and what happens when it stops working? And I think what brands understood is that if you build a direct relationship, with consumers, then they come back and they interact with you and they buy and so forth. So I do think there's a lot to learn from that. And I think from a publisher side, it starts with user experience. So I think relationship with users, which is what the emerging brands have taught us. And the second thing is, how do you create a beautiful experience that is personalized, relevant, gets me to stick around, spend more time, and maybe then you'll make even more money, which is the fundamental problem we had over the past 10 years.
Measurement is the hardest thing to do, because first of all, we need to know what is it that we are measuring. How do we solve that?
And I think that, again, we're at the beginning of this era where publishers take risks on user experience. They understand their concept of relationship, and they're saying, we should try to, at the right time, get a sign up, at the right time, get a notification, at the right time, show video. This person likes more videos. We should show more videos. This person will never watch a video, show more articles. So I think we're now at the point where data might make sense, but I do think that up until now, a lot of it was really a fad. And I used to say always that data was just a cost center. There's more know-how now, there's more talent that can do something with it, there's more courage and cultural change. And I think we've seen great social companies do so much with it.
Yeah. Publishers are at a slight disadvantage because they have their analytics and their ad stack company, which is traditionally, formerly DoubleClick Google, are two different systems. They don't speak to each other. So you have to unite those, and that's where business intelligence comes in. When we did a page redesign, did it move the right metrics? What are those metrics? What are those KPIs? And at the end of the day, it's got to be a user-driven KPI and it's got to be a revenue-driven KPI, and you got to bring those two together.